I am Bruneling in Calcutta, India. And I know what most of you are thinking. What on earth is Brunel got to do with Calcutta? This is the last railway project that he was involved in. Britain invented the railways. In this railway museum in Howrah, on the west side of the Hoogly River, is the home of a railway company, but it wasn't the one that Brunel worked with. He was on the other side of the river. But nonetheless, I'm still in Calcutta. And it is the Stephensons get mentioned here at the museum, not Brunel. However, Brunel was a consulting engineer because he didn't actually come here. He was too ill and he wasn't going to live very long. But I've got a little bit of text from my book here I'd like to read to you. India. The last of Isambard Kingdom Brunel's railway work was as consulting engineer for the Eastern Bengal Railway, formed in 1857, for a line linking Calcutta north 110 miles to Kushtia. Now that is in modern-day Bangladesh. That's a town on the south bank of the River Ganges. The scant archival information only consists of sketches of unidentified stations detailing structures and measurement. Brunel, however, designed the terminus in the Sealdah district of Calcutta. Now, I've just come from there. It's the biggest railway station in Calcutta. It's 10, 12 platforms. There are some stone structures which shed some of the engines. Otherwise, the station is made up of scaffolding type structure. So Brunel's structure was probably a wooden station, but it doesn't exist. But Brunel chose that site, and the rails are evidence that the station that he designed would have been there. Sketches of the rails listed their lengths and number of required sleepers. Now, Brunel's work for this railway company is as follows. I.K. Brunel improved the work of his professional friend Joseph Locke, who had invented a double-headed rail that once worn could be rotated, but the shoe support under the weight of the trains had damaged the rail. Brunel overcame this flaw by designing a chair and clamp support for use in Bengal. A change in shape, the insertion of zinc sheets and use of leather washers preserved the underside of the rail. Despite not having visited India, Isambard Jr. informed us that his father, Mr. Brunel, took great interest in this work, to which he expended much time, which included many hours during his holiday to Switzerland. Brunel wrote, "Declining health prevents me from running over to Calcutta." In 1856, Brunel appointed Wellington Arthur Purdon as engineer to take soundings in the River Hoogly at Calcutta. Now, I've just crossed the picturesque cantilever bridge, and I shall photograph that to put in the book to show that I've been to Calcutta. The bridge was opened in 1887. Now, this bridge would link the Eastern Bengal Railway to the East Indian Railway Company, situated here on the west of the river. And this is associated with Stephenson, who inaugurated the advancement of this railway. In 1858, Bradford Leslie, who was subservient to Purdon, specialised in building bridges and viaducts. Brunel had decided where to bridge the river Ganges at Kushtia, and where the branch line would go towards Jaisore. Both of these places are now in Bangladesh. There is an absence of detailed correspondence for this project. However, the line was opened fully in 1864. Now, railways first arrived in India in 1853. And I've got an added note to write to the book now that IKB charged Purdon to procure designs and to prepare a comprehensive contract for the entire line. Purdon and his staff of engineers set sail for India in September 1858. This is a year before Brunel died. They arrived in Calcutta on the 1st of November. Now, Brunel was involved in having the line to be extended 100 miles to Dhaka in Bangladesh, plus the branch line to Jessore. Therefore, this is a tenuous finale to the book that I'm writing, but it does show that the author has in fact come to Calcutta to pay tribute to Brunel's instructions. He didn't like the term consulting engineer because he always was a visiting engineer in the field, directing in the field. But here he had to correspond and make designs from Duke Street in London, so he was a consulting engineer. I finished the video. Thanks for listening, and I hope you found it interesting.